Good morning students, myself Manoj Chotia from Raghunath Vidyalaya, Ratangad. We are studying embryology. In embryology we studied first chapter, formation of gamete in human or gametogenesis in human. The male gamete and the female gamete, the male gamete sperm and the female gamete ovum respectively formed in testes and ovum by the process of spermatogenesis or spermiogenesis and oogenesis, spermgenesis and oogenesis. Now today's our topic is fertilization in human, and this is second chapter of embryology and 32 chapter of our book. The union of haploid male gamete sperm and female gamete ovum and fusion of pronuclei of both gametes is called fertilization. Fertilization results in the formation of diploid zygote. As we know, the gamete, male gamete sperm and female gamete ovum, these are the structure called gamete. And gamete means, we know, the number of chromosome remains half, the structure in which the number of chromosome remains half, that are called gametes. So their nucleus is called nuclei or pronuclei because they have lack of full of chromosome. So we can say their nuclei can fuse and make a nucleus. The fusion of pronuclei of gamete is called karyogamy, while mixing of two sets of chromosome of two gamete is known as amphimixis. As in other mammals, fertilization is internally in female human. Generally it occurs in ampulla of fallopian tube. So here one mark question, where fertilization is occur in ampulla of fallopian tube. Now the type of fertilization, if we talk about in other animals, then there is two types of animals, means external fertilization and internal fertilization. Whenever in the mostly in aquatic condition where the male and female gamete are fused, then it is called external fertilization. And whenever the male and female gametes are fused in the body of female, then it is called internal fertilization. Means the example of external fertilization is frog, fishes and echinoderms, means starfish. Then internal fertilization, in internal fertilization the fusion of gametes take place in some part of female genital duct and generally near the ostium. It is found in oviparous, ovoviviparous and viviparous, all types of animal. A next term, another term is also present there. What is artificial fertilization? Artificial fertilization. This technique is used in livestock. Okay, this technique is used in livestock when the process of liberation of sperm by male in the body of female for fertilization is called artificial fertilization or insemination. When the sperms are collected artificially, preserved them in and stored, and then after penetrating in female uterus as needed. This process is known as artificial insemination, and this process is used to improve breed in livestock. Now our next topic is steps of fertilization. There is 4 steps of fertilization: approach of sperm to ovum, entry of sperm, cortical reaction and fusion of pronuclei. As we know, first of all, it is female reproductive system. You know, there is 2 ovary duct. So first reaction, approach of sperm to ovum. During copulation, male ejaculates semen, means 3 to 5 ml. Semen is secreted by male's penis in female vagina. That is called insemination. About 400 million. You have to remember that this number, 400 million sperms. 400 million sperms are found in 3 to 5 ml semen. About 400 million sperms are found in this ejaculation. But out of these 100, sperms can reach up to the fallopian tube because of many sperms are die in the acidic nature of vagina or female genital duct. Several sperms are injected by phagocytic cells of vagina epithelium. The sperms swim at the rate of 1 to 4 mm. You have to remember the rate of reaction per minute. Means the sperms swim at the rate of 1 to 4 mm per minute. The sperms swim at the rate of 1 to 4 mm sperms per minute in seminal fluid. This movement of sperm is due to uterine contraction process and persistent movement of fallopian tube. After some time of entering in female uterus, the sperm become capable for fertilization. The capability of fertilizing an ovum of its own species is known as sperm capitation. Means the sperm are capable to fertilize its own species ovum. This process is known as capitation. You have to remember. In this process, the physiological maturation of sperms occur, in which due to acidity of lysogenous enzyme, sperms enters into ovum by penetrating egg membrane. This process take about 5 to 6 hours. This process take 5 to 6 hours because of, we know the movements rate of sperm is 1 to 4 mm per minute. The process takes about 5 to 6 hours. After this, the sperm fertilize the ovum. Next step, entry of sperm. The ovum secretes a chemical substances which is called fertilization. The ovum secrete a chemical substances that is called fertilization in surface. The sperms affinate sites which specific sperm are attached by its anti-fertilization. Means fertilizing and anti-fertilizing, that is just like enzyme substrate complex reaction. So fertilizing is secreted by egg and anti-fertilizing is secreted by sperm. By the interacting of fertilizing, anti-fertilizing, ovum and sperms are agglutinized together. Penetrating by sperm is a chemical mechanism. In this, acrosome take place an important role because acrosome secretes so many enzymes just like lysine which can dissolve. We see the structure of egg. There is a zona pellucida, corona radiata, and then plasma membrane or previtelline membrane. So enzyme secreted by the acrosome of sperm, means lysine is an acidic protein having lysogenic enzyme hyaluronidase which dissolve hyaluronic acid polymer present in the intercellular space, and corona radiata Pickering enzyme dissolve corona radiata. Acrosine is secreted by acrosome of sperm and that also dissolve zona pellucida. So after secreting these enzymes by the acrosome of sperm, then the sperm entry into the egg. Entry of sperm into the egg. Then cortical reaction. The third step is cortical reaction. Just after entry of sperm, cortical reaction take place to prevent entry of other sperms into ovum. So that is called cortical reaction. Means after entry of one sperm in the ovum, the preventing another sperm to the ovum is called cortical reaction. In the reaction, cortical granulosa present below the plasma lemma of ovum. Chemically substances are present in between cytoplasm of ovum and vitelline membrane. After entry of sperm into ovum, following or I am telling you, these reactions are happens. First of all, a fertilization cone is formed on the surface of ovum. Vitelline membrane change into fertilization membrane. Movement is found in cytoplasm. Permeability of plasma membrane increases. The rate of protein synthesis increases. Mitotic division also start. So these reactions are happens in cortical reaction. Then after fusion of pre-nuclei or pro-nuclei, entry of sperm into ovum acts as stimulation. As a result of second maturation division take place after entry of sperm. Means the second maturation division or we can say the meiosis second held after entry of sperm into the ovum or after the cortical reactions. And the mitochondria of sperm and proximal centriole mitochondria are present in the middle piece of sperm, and proximal centrioles enters into the sperm and it will start cleavage as we discuss in gamete formation or at the time of structure of sperm. With the formation of second polar body in cytoplasm, with the formation of second polar body, egg nucleus of female pronuclei become prepared to fuse with pronuclei of sperm. After following the sperm penetrating path, male pronuclei moves directly to the female pronuclei. In several circumstances, less changes take place in the path of sperm. In such conditions, the path of sperm is known as copulation path. So after second maturation division, the male nuclei come to the female nuclei and they comes in the direct prophase stage of mitotic division and forms zygote. So this is fertilization. What is the significance of fertilization? Significance of fertilization: it stimulates the egg for complete maturation. Second, it activates ovum for continuous mitotic division, develop a new organism. It makes the number of chromosome diploid. If we talk about human, then 46 in zygote by fusion of haploid set of male chromosome. It makes the egg metabolically more active. It joins the characters of two parents and develops variations. Thus, it also helps in ovulation. Sex chromosome of sperm are X and Y, by which it also helps in sex determination. So this is our chapter completed, fertilization in human. Thank you.